Every fire department has an issue of expired gear. So every 10 years, a firefighter's gear expires and they have to turn that old set in and get a new set. Well, there's this issue with what to do with the old set because it's clearly has a lot of life to it and it's very expensive stuff. And that's why they're so hesitant to throw it away or shred it. One day, my husband came home with his coat. He's a firefighter, and he asked me to remove a pocket that was on it. And so I plucked it off and I made a bag out of that pocket. And I took it out, and people would stop me constantly and ask me where I got the bag and how they could get one. And that's how my company started. Firefighter Turnout Bags is a company that makes bags out of old turnout gear, firefighter gear. My background in sewing started when I was probably 13. Didn't have a lot of money to buy clothes at these cool department stores. So I would go to the thrift store and I would totally manipulate the garment to make it work for me. Sometimes I would add to it to add style, or I would put something on there. I had my own little fashion situation going. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. But that's how I learned to sew. I didn't go to school for sewing or fashion or design or business. My first sale out of the country was to Paris, and I just stared at the screen for like 10 minutes. I was like imagining a little lady holding my bag in front of the Eiffel Tower. And I loved having a piece of my firefighter with me. I loved walking around feeling that pride that my man's a firefighter and he's a stud muffin, and I have this cool little bag on my shoulder, and it was just like this thing that gave me a sense of pride, and I loved it, absolutely loved it.